thought of the name Redbeard Reviews after I made the video last time, so now I'm wearing a pirate hat. A review of the towering Inferno. I've seen a lot of 70s movies, so I'm used to how they paced films back then. That pace is as slow as friggin' possible.
We kicked on the auxiliary and this shorted out. Power off? Yeah.
Now, for some movies, I think the slow pace works really well. However, this is a movie about a building fire, something that usually happens very quickly, and if it isn't, it probably isn't dangerous enough to be worrisome. Anyway, a very slow-paced disaster movie about a building fire creates a mashup of pacing I don't think works very well at all. There were a lot of movie stars in this film too, and though the acting was all fine, there was nothing about it that I felt was outstanding or even that memorable. I expect more from Paul Newman and Faye Dunaway, but the former feels like he's phoning it in the whole time.
That's nice.
And the latter is unfortunately placed squarely as a background role. There's a lot to this movie that's B quality. A lot of it is just downright schlocky. Feels like someone read about the Titanic in history class and wanted to basically rip it off. He thought, well, the Titanic hit an iceberg, but I'll use fire instead. But what's the enemy of fire? I know, a building! They didn't go any farther than that with, say, comparing large buildings to the size of a man's egos or some other deep metaphor for the folly of humanity or whatever. Instead, it's just a schlocky disaster movie. Guess that's it. 3 out of 10.